Hello people, welcome back to the channel. This is Sorin and today we're going to take a look at the Object 263 aka the Yolowagon. So this is a tier 9, it is to be a tier 10 Soviet tank destroyer with a punchy 550 alpha damage and good mobility and armor. Um, so we're in a -2 matchmaking, a really good matchmaking, and yeah, I just played this tank to get myself the Object 268 version 4, which in my opinion it's more consistent and a bit more fun than this vehicle. This vehicle is like pretty basic. When it comes to the armoring, talking about the armoring, what I did over here, I tried to HE the heck out of someone in that bush. Hopefully it was like AMX 3075, is that a tier 7? Is the 1375, and unluckily we hit the Leopard for 338 with a brand new HE rounds. Actually they're not brand new because we have them for like half of a year, but still it was like half of an initial shell, and what I do right now, it's just stopped again and tried my luck to get another hit, but unluckily we saw the splash and I'm playing on low quality. I'm really sorry for that, but delivery takes a bit of time to get my new SSD, to change my Windows and everything, because well, now I have to play with like 5 FPS the game, which is pretty sad, and I'm really sorry for that, for all the delay I have and all the videos that I'm not uploading. And yeah, now I'm trying to be aggressive because this is tier 9, pretty much like a heavy tank that doesn't have the turret, but pretty much don't give a damn about the enemies. You are just getting cooldown and you just wanna hide your lower rate and just farm damage. Well, talking about farming damage, this tank doesn't have the best DPM when it comes to that, which is I believe the balancing factor. You have pretty much like 2600 as my vehicle is equipped with a rammer, and yeah, the DPM it's not the best. Now I really got I didn't get, how to say, I got attacked by surprise by that Vicky. I never thought that position can be that powerful over there. And now I see there is a Indian Panzer, doesn't see 616. Yeah, this tank doesn't have like that 440 as you have on a stock gun. And talking about the two guns, well, we have a 440 120 millimeter, 122 actually, that you get on the SU 101, that you get on ST1, IS4. It has pretty much the same loadout. And now what Yolowagon is doing is just auto-aiming and snapping the hell out of the Brask. Luckily the Lorraine is hitting as flash, doing 228 damage. Well, artillery is really annoying in this situation, and I don't know what the Borask is doing over here. I believe he didn't expect it to have that much gun depression. Talking about the gun depression, I'm not really sure. I believe it's like 4 degrees of gun depression. Yeah, this tank doesn't really depress that much. And big mistake by me. I don't know why I have HE loaded. I believe for the Borask, but I managed to trade this guy for 429 in return of 53 damage. It was that's a big trade. And look at this VK, it's just over there. If I try to push into the tigers and farm them, that will be like game over for me, because he'll get my side and easily deal with me. And if I need to turn my tank around, they'll be able to get my side. So yeah, a bit of tricky situation, and good thing about this position over there, which I have to mention, it is really great. About the mobility of this vehicle, it's quite mobile. It has a grunt in the engine to actually get along the battlefield. Um, Talking about the power to weight ratio, I believe it's like 18, or is it 18 with turbos? I have it equipped. My equipment, it's obviously hardening to have double track health, some more hit points, a turbocharger to be more quick, and I believe a rammer to increase that DPM by just slight. And yeah, this is pretty much a Yolowagon. You are assault tank destroyer, as the name really shows. And luckily I don't have intuition because I really wanted to smack that 1375 for like 700 in the face, because those H rounds are quite a memey, if I can say so. 750 and 75 millimeters of armor. And luckily he's just 469 health, but yeah, we still got a kill. And we're up to 2.5k damage. Well, it's not the most, and we lost pretty much like 66% of our HP. We're like two-thirds of our HP down, and we still have a lot to do. Luckily, we bounced the artillery. Yes, this tank can actually bounce HEs, and I see there is a 1390 in my side. I'm thinking, how can I avoid him? Luckily, the tiger is gonna go down pretty soon, making sure my aim is on point. And talking about the gun, well, it's not the most accurate, it's not the most reliable. Talking about reliability, you have good average penetration on your AP round, as this is why I'm playing this time, because it's more free to play. You have 270 on the stock gun, on the SU 122. Actually, no, on the SU 101 you have it's actually 258, which is 12 less, but you get a huge hit penetration of 340. This thing gets APCR, and you know, at long ranges the APCR with 300 is gonna go down to 250, and yeah, it's gonna be all about the velocity, because the penetration is gonna be the same as your AP rounds at long ranges. But still, this is an assault tank destroyer. You don't have to snipe. Well, if you are gonna snipe, you can just try your luck, as I'm doing over here. I'm trying to prem where the Jack Tiger is, or the VK, and luckily I'm not hitting anything. Now I kind of wanna be conservative with my hit points, because we are down by hit points, but up to tanks, which is Now, I see a TS5, which is cooldown over there. Well, I'm not really sure if it's cooldown or not, but I'm pretty sure by its hit bar, by its the thing where it shows, he's well hidden. And with tank's accuracy, I didn't really wanna snipe, as this tank has pretty bad accuracy, and as I mentioned, this tank is just assault. All you wanna do is side scrape, damage. Yeah, this tank loves Himmelsdorf, cities, city maps, city zone. If you're gonna get Prokhorovka, well, this tank is gonna be a pain to play. But still, you can do some stuff on Prokhorovka as well. You can just redline, camp, and just try your luck, if you can say so. Now, this match actually come to a halt, and I'm thinking, I'm spending way too much time over here, and I'm not getting any use whatsoever. I'm thinking, how about repositioning? As I mentioned, this tank gets 55 kilometer, I believe, top speed, which is quite healthy, and now with the turbocharger has 59, I believe. And with its healthy power to weight ratio and good weight, I forget to mention, this tank weighs a lot. You can actually do some rummy action, which which is why I love playing this tank with the hardening as well and turbo. This tank can just smack like Leopard PTA, can smack light tanks for like 1000 damage. It is insane how this tank can ram. It's like a mini, well, mini 50, if you can say so, a 50M. And yeah, as you can see, we actually managed to reposition. Looks like we lost our light to the KV3. Unlucky. Dice is against small gun, saying that by his 380 alpha damage. I'm thinking, I can pick the kill and then to get cooldown. I don't want to waste any more hit points. Going through its mantle with 270 millimeters penetration is like Hornet through butter. Now, artillery with keyboard, really interesting over here. And I forget to mention, I'm actually contesting for the object 260 for heavy tank number 15 Triumph, deal 8000 damage. Yeah, and a tier 9 tank is gonna be pretty damn difficult to do 8000. Into a tier 7, not tier 7, tier 9, tier 10, I can actually do it like the 110 and disaster happens. You saw that I actually exposed a bit too much of my armor. I believe he penetrated with gold. With yeah, you can penetrate this thing under that angle with 330 or 326. How much that leopard has, but now means we are at one hit, and it's gonna be a problem. As we're pretty low on hit points, and once again, they are have to defend this. We have to attack, and there is a Rainmetal Borching Waffendrager. Now I see that. When I was playing live, I didn't saw that guy over there. I don't know what he's doing at 8, I8. Now a bit of a problem. I have H loaded. I'm thinking, how can I switch to APCR? I don't have intuition, so I decided just to take a shot and no damage. I had HE ready for the Leopard, but unfortunately he ran away. And luckily I don't get spotted. This tank is quite huge and doesn't have the best camouflage. But you can still make it work. As I mentioned, you're an assault, you're not like sneaky pricky tank destroyer. Talking about the armor, I forget to mention the values. 250, and I believe this tank is 250 as well. So yeah, under this angle, if you're like up, if you're putting your tank up on a slope, he's gonna get like, he's gonna bounce like 340, 330 millimeters. But in the upper structure, it's not like, doesn't have the best angling. You are still gonna, it's gonna be like 50-50 whether you're gonna pen or not. So you better angle. And on top of that, when you're showing your gun like um, this thing, it's like an easy pen if you manage to hit it, which is not the best. And on top of that, this is like spaced armor with APCR high penetration. You can go through that as well. And yeah, don't forget you're an open top vehicle, and your ammo rack lies, yeah, pretty much like here. Artillery can put a big shell into you, and yeah, you're gonna forget your name. You're gonna know what happened to you if they're gonna smack you for like 1040 damage. Now I saw that we have six skills, which is good by us. That we have a top gun into our pocket, and two full HP tanks. Well, the TS5 is not more no more full HP, as he lost 5 hit points to, I believe, an H round. Now I'm thinking, how can I approach this? As I saw everyone is approaching, and I'm trying to hit a lower plate, but I initially saw that this guy wanted to get CS, and I was thinking, I can penetrate the top of the turret with no problem. Now I'm trying to get the cupola, and luckily we actually managed to roll high for 180 damage. Now we're up to 5.3k damage. Can you do a remission? Yeah, despite that the Yak Tiger being fully hit points, doesn't look like we're gonna be breaking 8000 damage, but he's firing 80 rounds. My reload, as I mentioned, is pretty bad. I need another 25 seconds, and unluckily he puts a round right through my lower plate. I believe I didn't got my reaction time in time, so he puts a round over here. Yeah, disaster strike, and we managed to get 5,000, 6,565 combined. Is the Patriot gonna win this? And the Borshik, come on Borshik, you can do it. Sadly, I don't know what he was streaming. I believe he was a bot or something. And as you can see myself in the chat, I'm being quite quite sad about this. Where the hell did my turret go? Just yeah, I believe this is like a skyscraper 263. Holy bananas! This is like this is like I believe a new turret and a new build for the 263. You can just pick around that and just boom, you're just gonna go front, back, front, back, and really good. But jokes aside, I don't know why this happened, but I don't know, it looks good. Object 263 version 2. Are gonna have this thing in a game? Maybe, maybe not. And by the looks of it, the Jack Tiger is fully Hulan and that guy is just speaking. And the Jack Tiger managed to win, I believe, a 1 versus 3. Or yes, a 1 versus 3. Goodbye him, unluck by us. This was Object 263 and a Sultan destroyer that could not manage to win a fight versus the Yak Tiger. And talking about the Yak Tiger, that tank has such an amazing penetration. This was Soren, don't forget to leave a like, to subscribe, and hopefully I'm gonna see you legends in the next one with a brand new tank, a brand new video. Bye bye.